So now, if you're still trying, you're trekking to town trying to find a job, kindly don't blame us. We've already told you Brighter Monday is busy 24/7 for providing you a platform where you can get jobs that are credible and desperate for your service. Can you imagine that? Now, we have talked for some time about how Brighter Monday helps people to get jobs. Now, it doesn't stop there. Employers as well benefit in a mighty way. Now, did you know that there are companies and institutions which day in and day out search for employees who can deliver? And many times it's hard to find such people. Well, Brighter Monday serves them excellently as well. And we're going to talk about that. We are joined in studio by Zipporah Wangombe of Asa Abloy, East Africa. And then, of course, Robert Ogeto, an employee with Brighter Monday. So we've got actually both sides of the coin. We're talking about an employer who has benefited from Brighter Monday and an employee who has also benefited. Let's really find out about their story. Perhaps we could start with you, Robert. How was it that you finally got a job with Brighter Monday? How was that experience? Take us through it.
I would say that the experience was a very nice experience, because previously, before I got to knowing Brighter Monday, I was using these conventional ways or traditional ways of looking for a job, where I would wait for the newspaper Friday, and then I can check through. And after that, you can find that you've got to apply and send your application maybe through the post office, and sometimes you require to hand deliver the application. So when I was referred to Brighter Monday by a friend who told me, well, you don't have to be doing all this stuff by walking, delivering your applications. What you need to do, visit the site called Brighter Monday, and then you can have your applications through there, because there are some good list of job opportunities.
And you did that?
I did it. So how I did it was maybe in a story form, is I thought about just getting new challenges. Having worked with the previous company I was working with, I said, let me just try this site. And it was a very nice experience, because it was around 10 p.m. in the evening. So I got through the internet, I found the right job which I was looking for, and then I submitted my application online. After like 2 days, I got a call from the prospecting employer himself. And then they told me, well, we are inviting you to come in for an interview. And then I said, well, when is the interview then? That my application was on Thursday night. And on Friday, I got a call. They were asking me to go for the interview on Saturday. And I said, well, on Saturdays I can find time. So I went. I don't know whether the employer was Rosewood Furniture Manufacturers.
Right.
So I went and did the interview, and then they asked me to work with.
It was a real job. It wasn't a hoax.
No.
It was real. And now you have a job through Brighter Monday. Amazing. Let's talk to you, Zipporah Wangombe, Asa Abloy, East Africa. Perhaps you could just touch a bit on it and tell us about your connection with Brighter Monday.
Asa Abloy East Africa is part of the Asa Abloy Group. We're a global leader in door opening solutions. We have touching over 150 countries worldwide. That shows you the kind of reach that we have. In door opening solutions, basically we give you a door, okay, for whatever institution, school, hospital, a mall, and the hardware that goes with it, the locks, the door closers, biometric entrance systems and all. And we are home to major brands, Union, Yale, Multilock, very popular in Kenya as well, among many others. So our scope of business is quite demanding, and when we require to hire, it requires that we are very particular in what we need.
The right people.
The right people with the right combination of skill set and all. Yes.
So Brighter Monday came in.
We discovered Brighter Monday a few years ago. Of course, hiring through the conventional means first took us a lot of time. Putting it out in the papers or magazines or posters, It takes time to receive because if it's post or other means it takes you a few days before you get the
And
application.
it's expensive as well, right?
It's expensive as well. And for us, really, the online platform of advertising really worked for us. Okay, it made our work easier in so many ways. Yes.
You know, there's something perhaps we need to talk about.
Yeah.
Brighter Monday, perhaps even from your perspective, Robert, did you trust Brighter Monday that it would definitely give you a job, or it was more of, let me just try this? Because there are lots of con men out there.
Well, you know, what I value most is a recommendation.
A recommendation.
Yep. If my friend who I trusted told me, you don't have to be struggling, just try Brighter Monday. So since it was recommended to me by a friend, I picked it up and I said I would just do the application, and it yielded.
And it has worked to your advantage.
Yep.
Asa Abloy, I'm looking at your brand and
Yes.
your command in the market. You decided to use Brighter Monday. How has it helped you?
First of all, our Nairobi office commands the business market in Uganda, Rwanda, Ethiopia, Ghana. That means if we're hiring for someone in Rwanda, older days would mean we'd have to go to Rwanda and get, you know, a way to do it from down there. But with this online platform, first of all, we do post jobs even on our own group website. That is the first thing. Online is just the way to go for everyone out there. And besides that, we wanted to reach a wider range, to cast our net wider, okay? So putting on Brighter Monday means, first of all, we get the most of these very qualified people are on net. They rarely have time to read, you know, papers and
Go to
magazines
town,
and all.
read newspapers,
Yes.
yeah.
So putting our job requirements on Brighter Monday, first of all, helps us to cast our net wider. We get to get the right person out there who we may previously not have got, okay? Second, we are very particular about what we get, okay? When you mention union means a lot, it means we need to get someone who understands the mechanisms of that whole setup. So we may put a requirements and JD that's from here to here. Conventional means would limit us. Online means we can write as much as we can, get as detailed as possible to ensure that we get the right person for that job. That way we are able to deliver the best services and products and solutions out there. Yes.
Because another question, you know, being an internet platform, we have so many people, including jokers, who sign in and
Yeah.
apply for the job opportunities you have. How do you handle that?
Brighter Monday has helped us in that aspect. They do the skimming and screening of CVs for whoever advertises for a job there, okay? So whatever they send you is what they've already matched with your particular requirements out there. So whereas you'd get random applications in letters and you know, hand deliveries and all, when you've put your requirements online, you don't have to go through the hassle of going through each and every one for yourself. Brighter Monday helps you skim through it. That's one thing they did for us. And whatever they send, know we're able to work from there. First, the response is real time.
Real
Okay,
time.
yes,
Get
the
it.
moment you put your job up there, you start getting responses fast enough. Yes.
All right. So perhaps as we come to a close, Robert, how was it? Because we've had a couple of concerns coming from people who have tried to apply that it's really hard, username, password, and then after that you're never sure whether you will get feedback or not, because even thousands perhaps have already applied before you. How did you handle that?
Well, the Brighter Monday has a very nice system of responding. One, they actually warn you in advance. They tell you that if you are not going to be a serious job seeker, then you need not to apply.
So you've got to be a serious job seeker.
Yeah, you've got to be a serious job seeker. And then the fact that I was contacted by the prospecting employer, then it means they do deliver the applications to them. And what they do, which I really liked, was once they submit your CV, then they give you a response telling you your CV has been submitted. Yep.
All right. So perhaps your final word in terms of just talking to somebody at home and they're thinking, now I need to plan to get to town, see what the posters are saying, get myself a newspaper, see what the job opportunity segment is saying. What is your word to somebody at home right now?
Well, I would tell people who are concerned to getting jobs to immediately get to Brighter Monday website and do the registration, the normal registration practices which are there,
No charges.
no charges. And I don't know, that one I'm not very sure because I'm not quite sure whether there are charges.
Right.
But the application, you need to register, and then from there, you be a serious person. When you are doing the application, write up your key areas of competence so that the employer gets to know who you are.
Were you charged when you?
No, myself, I was not charged.
Okay, okay. Hope that things have not, because the moment you say there's a charge, people begin to think, oh my God, but you weren't charged.
Yeah, I was
So
not
we
charged myself.
want to believe that the same will apply to the people who
Yes.
we're trying to apply. Thank you so much indeed, Robert, for
You're
that.
most welcome.
From your part, of course, companies are out there and they're looking for the right people.
Yes.
What is your word to companies out there who are really looking for credible and people who can deliver?
Mwakazi, the kind of generation that is suitably qualified and up to jobs now is what is referred to as the Generation Y. Most of who are techno-savvy, people who would probably not have time to go to get papers or posters and all, okay? So if you want to get the right person out there, try the online platform, and in this case, Brighter Monday. They've got an excellent reach. If you're trying to reach not just Kenya, out there as well, okay? First, it saves you the hassle of keeping loads and loads of paperwork.
Yeah.
You go green, if I may say that. Second, with your casting the net wider, it helps you reach the other people who you may not have reached before. So online advertising for job opportunities is just the best thing that's happened to companies. It's going to save you a lot of time. Your TAT in terms of putting your advert out and getting the right person, filling the position, is going to be shortened by almost half the time. Yes, so online platform of advertising is the best thing that could work for companies right now.
Right.
Yes.
So you have no excuse. Get yourself a phone if you don't have, because my goodness, the future will lock you out if you're not in the internet platform. But many thanks indeed talking to Zipporah Wangombe of ASA Abloy. Thank you so much. And Robert Ogeto, Brighter Monday employee. Thank you so much. Totally appreciate it. So it's as simple as that, as this. Go to your phone, go to www.brightermonday.co.ke. That's where you start. Get yourself an account and you'll be given all the updates. The same thing, you can actually go to the social media platform. We have Facebook, Brighter Monday KE. That's all you need to do. Just like their page and they will be giving you updates from time to time. And it's ASAP, it's real time, so you don't want to miss that. Well, kazi kwako.